In the world of motorcycle groups, the name Sonny Barger makes people both scared and interested. His life story is full of mystery and debate, and he is known as the most violent Hells Angel in history. How did he become so important in one of the most infamous motorcycle gangs? Just what made him want to live like a criminal so much? As we get into the details of Sonny Barger's life, we'll look at the mysterious person behind the leather jacket with patches, untangle the myths, tell the difference between fact and fiction, and find the hidden truths about this famous person. Let's get started. His early life. Sonny Barger, the leader of the famous Hells Angels, was born on October 8, 1938 in Modesto, California. Growing up in Oakland after the war, he was a strong individual who quit school to pursue a career in drug dealing. He found refuge in a grocery store in New York City, but eventually joined the U.S. Army at the age of 16. Barger joined the Hells Angels biker club in the late 1950s and quickly rose through the ranks, becoming the head of the Oakland branch in the early 1960s. Under his guidance, Rose's popularity and power grew, making him a leader among the Hells Angels. Barger was known for his charisma, confidence, and leadership skills. He was a great motorbike rider and was involved in events that made the Hells Angels famous, such as the Hollister Riot in 1947 and the Altamont Free Concert in 1969. These events cemented the Hells Angels' image as a rebellious and lawless biker gang. Barger also played a significant role in the Hells Angels' rise to fame, starting new groups in other parts of the U.S. and making the club more well-known across the country. The gang era. Hells Angels leader Sonny Barger faced numerous challenges and a negative reputation during his gangster era in jail. In 1970, he was arrested on drug charges and sentenced to 10 years in prison. Barger and 4 others were involved in a high-speed chase, leading to attempted murder, kidnapping, and assault. They were also accused of killing drug dealer Servia Winston Negrado in 1972. Despite the trial, Barger and his co-defendants were found not guilty. In 1977, he won a new trial on marijuana possession, leading to his release. Barger started the first Hells Angels chapter in Canada and declared war on the Outlaws in 1978. Personal life. Zoranna Barger, born in Los Angeles, married Sonny Barger in the early 2000s due to their shared love for motorcycles. Zoranna, who has a net worth of between $500,000 and $1 million, produced the 2013 movie Dead in 5 Heartbeats and co-wrote a children's book series called Lil Bike Crew. They got married in Foam Prison in 1973, but their marriage was not meant to last. Sonny joined the Hells Angels, and Zoranna became the 4th Mrs. Barger. They had an 18-year adventure, ending with Sonny's death in June 2022. Despite the challenges, Zoranna's journey continues, serving as a reminder that life is a good ride. Their family tree is complex, but Sonny's sister Shirley Rogers reveals that William James Barger, who claims to be Daisy's sister, has been getting into trouble, unveiling the mystery of Sonny Barger's true identity. Sonny Barger, also known as Ralph Hubert Barger Jr., was born in America after World War II and was exposed to motorcycle culture at a young age. His nickname, Sonny Boy, was a joke his friends and family thought was funny. As he grew up in the Hells Angels, the nickname disappeared, leaving behind a mysterious person known as Sonny. Ralph Hubert Barger Jr., a quiet man, turned into a strong character symbolizing rebellion and strength in motorcycle history. His rise from a poor family life in Modesto to the top of the Hells Angels demonstrates how identity can change and how a single name can leave a lasting mark. The name Sonny Barger comes from the story of a brave boy who accepted his fate and rode into the sunset. Rebelling rider. Sonny Barger's motorcycle preference. Sonny Barger is in the Hells Angels, but she's not really a Harley fan. He's more interested in bikes from other countries, like Honda and BMW. That's strange, huh? That's just how he is, though. Now and then, you might see Barger riding around on a Harley, kind of like the Hells Angels style. People are confused by this turn of events because Hells Angels and American motorcycles are usually linked. Not for Barger, though. It's not just the names that make him love Honda and BMW. It's not about that. It's about quality, efficiency, and dependability. He only cares about what works, no matter where it comes from. His unusual style adds to the wonder of a person who is already very mysterious. But here's the thing. Barger's love of foreign bikes doesn't make him less famous among Hells Angels. Hells Angels and illegal guns. In the early 1970s, the Hells Angels motorcycle gang and illegal firearms formed an unlikely alliance in Oakland, California. Despite their unruly reputation, the Angels' covert plan under Sonny Barger was to keep these weapons from extreme factions. They strategically bought illegal weaponry to eliminate them, and then gave them to law enforcement, changing gun control and community safety discourse. This unusual move revealed a lesser-known Hells Angels past that contradicted assumptions and raised doubts about their objectives. Barger's surrender of these illegal firearms revealed a fascinating part of their history, raising questions about their goals and agenda. This event sheds light on the Angels' history and their potential for a more violent future. Unexpected turn from Army to Hells Angels. At a young age, he was about to be kicked out of the Army quickly. When he was young, he went down an unusual road that changed the course of his life forever. In 1955, when Barger was only 16, he took a brave action that would have effects on the rest of his life. He quit high school to join the Army. Barger's strong sense of freedom shone through when he chose to leave school and join the military instead, hoping to gain more experience outside of school. He was drawn to the service because it gave him a sense of purpose and adventure. That choice would soon be remembered as one of the most important in his young life. Barger had a strong desire to serve his country, but his plans were abruptly cut short when he joined the Army too young and wasn't ready to handle the duty. When Barger's real age was found out, it was a big setback for his plans. He was kicked out of the Army too soon, which ruined his record with a bad discharge. The event marked the start of a rough patch in his life, a time of failure and uncertainty. Barger was at a crossroads. He still felt bad about losing, but he was about to start a new path that would make him a key figure in the formation of the famous Hells Angels Biker Club, shaping the Hells Angels legacy. After leaving the Army, Barger left the Army and joined the Oakland chapter of the Hells Angels at the age of 18. This marked a significant turning point in his life and the history of the Hells Angels. The chapter was created during a time when biker groups were becoming countercultural icons, defying social norms, and creating their own rules for behavior. Barger's magnetic personality and unwavering dedication to the Hells Angels philosophy were key in starting the chapter and earning him a high place in the club's hierarchy. As the chapter grew, Barger's visionary leadership and commitment to brotherhood solidified its place in Hells Angels history. His smart leadership and commitment to the club's values resonated with its members, providing a sense of unity and purpose beyond just being friends. Barger's early involvement in the Hells Angels demonstrates his strength and impact on the club's progress. Life behind bars. In 1972, Sonny Barger was charged with drug possession and sentenced to Fulham State Prison in California. Despite his freedoms, Barger faced harsh conditions and strict rules, which he struggled to adapt to. His tenacity and influence helped him survive jail, reflecting on his life choices and viewpoints. His time in prison allowed him to reconsider his past deeds and face legal and social issues. After his release, Barger rejoined the Hells Angels and began a new path in the motorcycle club. His imprisonment shaped his worldview and helped him grow, showcasing how the human spirit can overcome adversity and redeem itself. His story demonstrates how the human spirit can overcome adversity and redeem itself. From motorcycle clubs to entertainment and writing, Sonny Barger, a versatile actor and author, has made a name for herself in the entertainment and writing worlds, as well as the world of motorcycle clubs. His role in the hit TV show Sons of Anarchy showcases his versatility and connection with people in different ways. Barger had previously appeared in movies like Hells Angels on Wheels and Hells Angels 69. His role as an outlaw biker club member was more believable due to his own experiences in the Hells Angels. Despite announcing his retirement from acting, Barger continued to focus on writing and wrote 5 powerful books. His most personal work, The Life and Times of Sonny Barger and the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club, tells the story of the group and its changes over time, including his interactions with police. Barger's legal troubles. Barger's trip into legal trouble began in 1972 with a simple drug possession charge. This was just the start of a long series of legal problems. As time went on, he was charged with federal crimes in 1979, which made an already complicated life even more difficult. As part of the government's fierce fight against organized crime, Barger was charged with federal crimes. The main goal of these crimes was to break up notorious biker clubs like the Hells Angels. Racketeering charges painted a bleak picture of a wide range of illegal activities, from selling drugs and taking bribes to running illegal gambling businesses. Barger lost his freedom again when he was found guilty and given a year in prison. He had worked hard for it his whole life. He learned about the harsh realities of the legal system's aftermath while he was in jail. Barger didn't just see court dates as legal processes. They were turning points that made him stronger and confirmed his place in the Hells Angels hierarchy. Each time he spent in jail showed how strong he was and how determined he was to get back to where he should be. Barger's stint behind bars. Barger was arrested again, but this time it wasn't for racketeering or illegal holding like he usually does. Instead, he was locked up because he was involved in a plan to blow up a criminal hideout in Louisville, Kentucky. There were many accusations that Barger and a partner planned an attack on a group of Outlaw's biker club members, which led to his arrest. The event showed how unstable the relationships between clubs are in the outlaw motorcycle scene. Barger was charged with serious crimes and went through a court case. He was eventually found guilty and given a sentence of almost 4 years in jail. Barger has had many run-ins with the law and has been close to going to jail several times in his life. Even though he is in trouble with the law, he has always kept his place as leader of the Hells Angels, a legacy of resilience and brotherhood. Sonny Barger, a prominent figure in the Hells Angels motorcycle club, was a man who fought for the brotherhood despite facing a difficult time. His larynx was cut out in 1983 due to throat cancer, and he would never breathe or talk the same way again. Despite his health issues, Barger remained dedicated to the club and its culture. He wrote a heartfelt message to his fans, thanking God for the journeys he had and the opportunity to be part of such an amazing club. Despite his public image, Barger loved spending time with his clubmates, family, and close friends. After a short battle with cancer, he died peacefully with his family and friends, including his wife Zorana. In his last words, he urged everyone to stay loyal, free, and value respect. Barger's legacy of strength, loyalty, and unwavering commitment to his community and values will be remembered. Sonny Barger's life journey. Ralph Hubert Barger, co-founder of the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club, inspired the show's writers, including Kurt Sutter, to show the real and complicated nature of outlaw motorcycle clubs. Sons of Anarchy, a popular TV show from 2008 to 2014, featured a made-up motorbike gang and their bad actions. Sonny Barger, a former prisoner and writer, helped start the club's chapter in Oakland, California. The show was created by Kurt Sutter, who hired real Hells Angels Motorcycle Club members as advisors and cast members with real Hells Angels ties. Some critics argue that making outlaw motorcycle groups look cool could make bad behaviors seem normal and appealing, which is bad for society. Casting choices were crucial in shaping characters, with ideas from Shakespeare's Hamlet and real Hells Angels members helping with shooting and supporting characters like Tommy Flanagan and Ron Perlman. Sons of Anarchy is a dramatized version of outlaw motorcycle clubs, featuring characters like Clay Merrow and Sonny Barger. The show accurately portrays the outlaw biker culture using real-life events and politics. The show gained popularity due to its authenticity and the work of its producers. Sonny Barger, a key figure in the Hells Angels HC Motorcycle Club, joined the Oakland chapter at age 18 and became its leader in the early 1960s. His life and work continue in Mayans MC, showcasing the complex world of MC and the themes of brotherhood, loyalty, and breaking rules. The Hells Angels, a 7-season show based on Shakespeare's Hamlet, was a hit with fans despite legal issues. The show, created by Kurt Sutter, featured real Hells Angels Motorcycle Club members as advisors and cast members, adding a level of realism. Sonny Barger, a key figure in the club, played Frankie Diamonds in the 5th season. The show had a lasting impact on the cast members' lives, with Ryan Hurst saying goodbye to Jax Teller drew as a symbol of respect. Despite setbacks, the show's legacy remained, leading to spin-offs like Mayans MC. Barger's influence lasted, making him a symbol of the rebellious spirit that runs through motorcycle clubs. He died after a short fight with cancer, leaving behind a legacy of freedom and the unbreakable spirit of the open road. This is it for today. We hope you enjoyed the video. If so, then share your thoughts in the comments, and also share this video with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you can never miss our video.